Some of you have expressed that you're struggling with the idea of rotation. And I'm going to take a moment here and see if I can't help a little bit with that idea. So here we have a circle. And the circle can be cut into fourths. Notice inside the circle, we have a 90-degree angle. In that 90 degrees, that means from this point here to this point here, if you were to use a measuring tool like a protractor, you'd find that this is 90 degrees. So any point from this line, which would travel to the same spot on this line, would have rotated 90 degrees around the center. The point of rotation is here in the center, and so it would have rotated 90 degrees. Okay, well, what would happen if it continued on and didn't stop till here? This is considered 180 degrees. If you recall, when we've learned about angles before, this is 90 degrees. This is 180 degrees. (90 degrees plus 90 degrees is 180 degrees. Therefore, when a point on the line ends up across on the opposite side, it has rotated 180 degrees around. Well, what would another 90 degrees be? If a point rotates around not one, not two, but three sets of 90 degrees, it has rotated 270 degrees. Think about what's 9 times 3? It's 27. So in this case, we've rotated around the circle 270 degrees. If you were to do a full rotation and end up back where you began, what's 9 times 4? 9 times 4 is 36. And 90 times 4 is 360. Therefore, if you were to spin around all the way around and end up where you started, you've done a 360-degree rotation. Note that 180 plus 180 is 360. So, in doing transformations, what you need to understand is, have I rotated 90 degrees (180 degrees), 270 degrees, or a full 360 degrees? And this is rotating around the center point, the point of rotation. Now, let's do some practice ones. If I start a point, and that point is here, and that point moves around the center of rotation, and it ends up here, how far has that point traveled? Well, if that point traveled from here to here, it only traveled 90 degrees. But if that point traveled from here to here, it traveled 270 degrees. It depends on which way did it spin. This, if you imagine a clock, this way is clockwise. It is the way that the clock spins. This way is counterclockwise. It is counter or against the direction that the clock spins. So we would say that our yellow dot is 90 degrees counterclockwise or 270 degrees clockwise. Okay, let's try another one. Let's say we have a point here. We'll call him A. We have a point, he lands over here, and we call him A prime. This is the center of rotation. How far has he rotated around the center of rotation? He has rotated 90 degrees, 180 degrees clockwise. Think about that line we talked about earlier. 90 degrees, 180 degrees. Sorry, it's a little shaky there. Let's try one more. Again, we have the center of rotation. We have a dot here. We'll call him B. We have a dot here. We'll call him B prime. How far did he rotate? Well, he either rotated 90 degrees clockwise or 270 degrees counterclockwise. All right, if you need any more help, please let me know.